everyone, it's Kristi. This is what I was talking about here with the lace, and you may have seen this on YouTube. I know I saw it on YouTube. I thought I saved the video, but I did not. Of course, I'm going to need a bigger ring to put these on because I have a lot of lace. But what I did on this one was I took 2.5 Dollar Tree rolls and I just wrapped it around, pulled a piece through. So when you're however you decide to store these, I think I'm going to get a bigger ring and hang them up, kind of similar to what I did with my washi. Not sure that those D-rings will fit through these eyelets, but we'll see. If not, I'll get something smaller. Could even use twine or something. It doesn't have to be a ring. But wrap it around the popsicle stick and then pull a little bit through the bottom, and then you can see, probably could do even a little bit longer strip at the bottom, but you can see what the lace looks like and have easier access to it. Now I just use a little bit of painter's tape on the back, but yeah, I have these that I've had sitting here, and the thing is, we need to have things where that we can see it, and so it's not hard to access, because I find that that's my biggest issue, is that if it's complicated to get to it, I'm not going to use it. I'm going to use something that's right here at hand. And so yeah, this is Dollar Tree burlap trim, but I just thought this might make it a little bit easier for me to see what I've got, use what I've got, quit buying things I already have, because that's, I don't know, I find that when you have so much, you don't use as much because you can't find it, or and you buy more of it. So it just goes on and on. So I am just unwrapping these. This will be 3 different sticks. And these popsicle sticks, I bought these at Walmart. They were not very expensive. Maybe $2 or $3 for, there's 50 or 100 in there. I don't know. It's a good stack. So I'm not saving all my cardboard this year. I apologize to everyone who thinks that you should save everything. I just can't, because it ends up just being stacked. And if you want some of my scraps of paper, you're welcome to them. Okay, let's see. I think this is this one. There we go. So, and I probably have another, I went through this bin right here that had all my little lace scraps in it, and that's what all is sitting here. I've got this. I'm not going to take these out. I go through this fast enough, but I am going to take all the loose bits and put them on one. So some of the Dollar Tree lace is different. So this is one-sided. This is what my friend Marty, hi Marty, calls Kristi lace. And I think it was Marty, or maybe Leslie. I don't know. Refresh my memory, guys. I feel like I haven't talked to you in ages. Anyway, this is one-sided, and that's the trim I use the most. But every once in a while, I'll pick up one of these rings, and it'll be like this, which is nice and double-sided. These are the ones I like to use on belly bands or on anything where I want, a central design. So this one will be separate. Now this one was also from Dollar Tree. This one came on a roll, okay? Which, by the way, I have a paper cut from that roll yesterday. It sliced me. And then I got another cut too later in the, I was a mess yesterday. So these are similar, but not the same. These are the ones on the roll. This one came with foil wrapped around it. And it's a little thicker and a little bit wider, as you can see, about 1/8 of an inch wider. So I'll put those on separate rolls. They probably could be used interchangeably, not a big deal. But all right, let me just show you what we've got here. Now this makes some noise when it pops. But I've got my crocodile here on the 3/16 side, and I have set it to a 1/2 inch. So I'm not worried about being perfectly centered. I'm just kind of eyeballing it and press. It didn't pop that time, which is nice. Get that piece of wood out of there, and then I'm going to do the other end just like that, and get the wood out of there because I'm going to have to squeeze. Now I also want to use up all of these old eyelets that I bought that were not We Are Memory Keepers. They don't, what's the word, splay on the back as well. And so I want to go ahead and use these up. So I'm just going to squeeze those in. Actually, they're working fine right now. Maybe I've mixed them together, but sometimes these will be really sharp. But you can see how easy that was. Now, if you have a name of a particular, or if you wanted to put, you know, this is Dollar Tree lace, and it doesn't say, it just says lace ribbon. You could write on here if you wanted to, just like a garden stick, you know. So let's start with this one. Where's my tape? I did buy a roll of painter's tape because I have some shelves I need to hang. And I learned a trick that I haven't tried yet, where you take the tape and put it on the back of what you're hanging, because these shelves I have those little slide things, so you has a hole at the top and then the slide. I don't know if that makes any sense, but you have to get them on right. And when I hang stuff, it always is crooked. So they say if you put the painter's tape on the back of your shelf, sorry about that phone call. If you put the painter's tape on the back of the shelf straight across and then poke into the holes, then you can take the tape off and hang it on your wall. You know, make sure it's straight and everything, and then put your nails or screws or whatever in there, and you know, you'll be good to go. So I will try that. I bought, when I redid my pantry, I bought some shelves to go in there, and I've never put them up. So I just think I dropped that other piece on the floor. We'll see. Just going to go down. Which side do I really, I guess it doesn't really matter which side I put the sample through. So, but I kind of want to cover up that tape. Maybe I'll just wrap this piece around there. It doesn't really matter because I'm the only one that's going to see this after this video. I could tape that on, but alright. This is a shorter piece, and I just want to leave enough that I can get through that hole so that I can, you know, sometimes it's harder to see when you have it wrapped around something flat. I'm not sure how well that's going to go through that hole. Well, let's see what happens. I'll use my pokey tool. It's not my pokey tool, but my scoring tool to get that through there. Let's use the big end. I don't guess you want to put, you probably, now that I'm thinking of this, okay, you want to put that through first. So let's unwind. That might be a little bit easier too. Okay, cut, take two. That's why I didn't need the tape at the beginning. Oh, and the dog wants in. Oh, for heaven's sake. Okay, so let's try doing this with a clean edge. I don't know that fold it in half a little bit and put that through here. and leave out about, I don't know, 2 or 3 inches, and then wrap. That's how we're going to do it. So you don't need the painter's tape for the beginning if you put it through the bottom. So we're just winding. I'll fast forward this part. Okay, so now I'm just going to clip off a little bit of tape. And there we have that one. I am going to trim off that little rough edge. But yeah, now we can, there again, it depends on how thick these get with how much fiber, lace, burlap, whatever. This is burlap trim. But I'm going to find a bigger, maybe a 3-inch ring. I know I have one somewhere. It's probably in my metal stuff. But let's see if the D-ring works. Yeah, I don't think this is going to work. I think this is way too big. So, no, not going to work. So I'll do some smaller rings, but either way, if I'm able to hang it, or even just if you don't have the ring and you just stick them in a container, you know, with those sticking up, you'll be able to see what you got. So that is my project today. I'm going to go for. Okay, so that was the first time my battery died, and I'm going to stick this on the charger. I just realized that I didn't charge them. They said they were full when I put them in the camera, so I'm hoping, that was maybe an hour and a half that lasted. That's not an extreme amount of time, but yeah, as long as I'm able to swap it back out, that's okay. The only thing is I have to take the little thing off the bottom before I can open the hatch to get the battery out. I have to take the thing that attaches to the tripod off every single time. I can't just pop the battery in and out. And that's the same annoyance I've had all along, is that it's not easy, but it'll work. And if I know that going in, I'll be okay. So anyway, that's what I was starting to say before my battery died, was this is my project for today. I'm going to finish up sewing those covers. They're nice and dry. And then I'm going to get to editing so that we can get some content up for you guys to watch, because otherwise I'm just standing here talking to myself. So I hope you guys have a great day, and I'll see you next time.